Hella Classic, Noah Ayala. Swift, I don't know where he's at. He's going to probably chime in at some point, being late as fuck, but a very special guest. And I've been trying to interview this guy for a while too, man. Legend out here on the West Coast. People know what he does, what he's about, what the work he's put in. I'm talking about James Savage, formerly Jayo Felony. What's up, man?
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Man, so I guess, okay, the first question is that I think everybody asks themselves is why the name change?
That was basically, you know what I mean, to promote the film that me and Exhibit put out. Shout out to Exhibit. We put out a film last year called Broken Ground, and James Savage just happened to be my government name. So we just was looking for something catchy to put out the film with. And, you know, I'm always going to be Jayo Felony. That's my artist name. I've been Jayo Felony since I was 15 years old.
Right.
And, you know, we was just thinking of something creative. And, you know, like I said, my pop's name is James and my brother and all that. So we, you know, I was born a savage, man. So I just wanted to, you know, let the world know. You know what I'm saying?
You've always been pretty good at coming up with just gangster-ass names.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
James
no
Savage
doubt.
is no different. But,
No
yeah,
doubt.
man, I actually watched Broken Ground because I remember, was it this year? Was it maybe like 6 months ago when shit was open back up? You came to the station.
Yeah.
And we started late, so we couldn't get the interview in, but you showed me the Broken Ground, so then I went back and I watched all of them. And
No doubt.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Yeah, man, that shit. I had a blast doing that project. It was crazy. Like we was kind of put on the spot because, like the day after we finished filming, I had to turn myself in the next day. So it was kind of like everything was on the spot, but we got it done. And it was crazy when I got out. I saw the film in its entirety for the first time, you know, so I was blessed, man, to be a part of that project.
Now, how did that come about? Was that you an Exhibit or?
Yeah.
And you guys just put the whole thing together? Because it looked great, man. I don't think, to be honest with you, I think the quality was so high, it caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, man. That was me and Exhibit. Shout out to Rashidi and Jesse for directing the film. Man, we basically started off with the music first, and you know, X helped me put the record together, and then we was like, man, how people gonna, you know, see this shit? So we started coming with the visuals, and it ended up turning into a film, you know. So shit was crazy.
So I like that Mr. Swift came in right at the right time because I wanted to take it.
What up, Swift?
What's up, brother? How are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Cool.
So I like asking artists about like their early days, you know what I mean? And then Swift found something out that I didn't even know, and I consider myself a hip hop historian. What did you see on Wikipedia about Jayo Felony, Swift?
So I didn't even know this either, man. So I'm not a normal advocate for Wikipedia, but it did say that you started with Jam Master Jay about what, 3, 4, 5 years before Def Jam, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I was originally signed to Jam Master Jay's label, JMJ Records.
JMJ, yeah.
Yeah, and they had Onyx. Shout out to Onyx, Sticky Fingers, Fredro. He was over there. 50 Cent was over there for a while. You know, Jay, he definitely knew how to discover talent, man. Shout out to Jay, rest in peace. I actually just was looking at something on the internet that said they found his killers and shit today. I saw that on the internet. I was like, wow, after 18 years, yeah, it was crazy. I just was reading that right before we got on this interview.
Oh wow,
like crazy, yeah.
How did you get introduced to Jay back in that time? What was your guys' first
man, hey, I was on the run from the Youth Authority, California Youth Authority, and I was like 19 years old.
You kept that so it's like day one, man.
Yeah, it was like I had to basically stay out of jail for like a year and a half until I turned 21, and then they couldn't incarcerate me anymore. So it's what you get, like a dishonorable discharge once you turn 21. So I went on the East Coast for a while to hide out, and a guy that was managing me at the time, he hooked me up with Jam Master Jay, and it was over. I had 2 songs that I made in San Diego, and it got me my deal with JMJ, and the first thing I did was the Jason's Lyrics soundtrack.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I remember Jason's Lyrics.
Dope, man.
Entanglements going on.
So from there, things kind of fizzled out with Jam Master Jay, and then was it straight to Def Jam?
Yeah, it was straight to Def Jam. Lior signed me directly to Def Jam after Jam Master Jay's label wasn't on Def Jam anymore. So they kept me as an artist over there and signed me directly to Def Jam. And I had a 10-album deal, you know, crazy. I'd still be making albums right now if I didn't leave, you know what I mean? I had like a fucking 10-album deal, you know?
Yeah, it's a
Crazy.
long-term deal.
Yeah. That's a forever deal.
Yeah.
I had one of them LL Cool J deals, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you know, ain't gonna never leave type shit.
No, it's fucked up because honestly, dude, you're the third person we've had on here, and every single interview somebody has said something about Def Jam.
Yeah. But hey, I can't say it was all bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I had the proper people in my corner, like fighting my battles with the label, then I feel it would have been a much more different situation as opposed to me having to be the one, the artist and the guy to fight my battles and everything, all right. You know, coming from one person. That's why I feel like a lot of the discrepancies came in, you know. So, but I don't feel it was all their fault because they did keep me after they dropped all the West Coast artists. I was the only one that they kept. You know what I mean? So they was trying to work things out, but you know, me being a hothead, you know, and not having no one to help me handle the business side of it, it was just me hands-on with them. So I feel like that's where the problem was at.
Was it difficult being like a West Coast guy on like an East Coast label?
Yeah, kind of, because when I used to look at the promotions for artists on the East Coast, it was way different than when I looked at the promotion or the marketing and promotion plan that they had set up for me. I look at guys like Ja Rule shit and guys like that. It was a whole different ball game. Like wow. And when I start seeing that, I was like, you know, basically they show favoritism to the East Coast artists, which is not rocket science. I mean, it's an East Coast label, you know what I mean? So you know they're gonna do what they got to do. But I kept making the cut, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And that's what New York really is about, you know what I'm saying? Being a real MC. So, you know, I always made the cut, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot from being there. And I feel like it got me to this point where I am now, you know?
Right.
Being an entrepreneur, doing my own thing. I just dropped 2 projects on July 24th. Powered by Sir Jinx, you know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm doing my thing, man. I'm real happy about the future, you know, straight up.
That's what's up. You didn't drop for a long time. Like, so to see you come out and the music be on point, the visuals be on point, it's dope to see, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's been a while, man. I just wanted to, you know, be able to drop consecutive projects that I never had a chance to do in my career. And I wanted to be able to give people that love Jayo Felony, you know, some back-to-back music that I never had a chance to do. So now that I'm getting that chance, I'm start flooding them with all kind of projects. I have 2 more projects coming out real soon in October. So I'm finishing up those right now. So I'm just keep my foot on their neck, man.
Right now. How much time you been in the studio, man?
Oh man, I knocked out this new album. It's called Get Your Feet Whooped. And it's just 10 songs, but I knocked out more than half the album in one day. I knocked out like 7 songs. I went in at 12 o'clock and like by about 5 o'clock, I had 7 new songs for the record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not playing, man. I study my craft and I go in and I mean business. So I'm just looking forward to people, you know, to hear the new project and see what I'm made of, man. Once and for all.
Oh, do you have any like features that you can let people know about that's on there, or is it mainly just yourself focusing on your own?
Yeah, I'm just basically focusing on my own stuff. Like I got like on this new project, on the In the Trenches album, I got my boy Snoop Dogg on there. You know what I mean? He got a song with me, him and Battle Cat. And I got my bro Jelly Roll, you know what I'm saying? He got some joints on there with me. And we got a record called Dancing where he's doing the hook and he produced the record. But man, it's crazy. And then with my new album, Get Your Feet Whooped, I just really got like one feature. And that's my bro, Boss Man Hall from out here from San Diego. Out here from Skyline in San Diego. We got a new joint on my record. So I'm looking forward to people hearing that too. It's a crazy song, straight up.
Dope.
That's what's up, man. Like,
yeah.
What was that like coming out of San Diego? Because you don't think San Diego, like, we were just, me and Slip were just talking about San Diego, and I was like, it's beautiful. Like, I love it.
Yeah, man.
But
it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, man. And it's like when it comes to the hip hop scene, you know, even me when I was a youngster, man, you just have to get out and you believe in yourself. You just got to get out to where, you know, the avenues are to you know, for what you do. And there wasn't many outlets in San Diego at the time, and they're still not really, you know, for success when it comes to hip hop. So you got to get out there and, you know, push your line, you know, and that's what I did. You know, shout out to, you know, my homies from my hood. They were taking me to LA when I didn't really know anyone out there to connect with. So I had some of my homies that's been in the pen with guys from LA and things like that, just going through their trials and tribulations that made, you know, strong bonds with guys out of town. So, you know, the road was kind of paved for me to go out there and push my line.
So, hey, is there I was gonna say, talking about how there's not like a huge hip hop scene in San Diego. So Noah and I, we've both done radio in San Diego, and is you know, you see artists come from out of town. You know, they do the House of Blues. What's the word? The 4th and B, you know what I mean? Like there's
4th and B,
yeah, all those spots. But you never really see anyone local really make noise on the national scale or as big as you got. Is there anyone now that's young that's really that you see could be blowing up? Just now that you're an older cat, a veteran in the game, is there anyone younger down there now that you see is the next star to come out of San Diego?
Oh yeah, man. I see my bro, man, Bully 3, man. My young homie from my neighborhood, he locked up right now, but he'll be out in about 3-4 months. He got the skills, man, and he's definitely he got the energy, you know what I mean, that it takes. And he's definitely a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? I like his delivery, and even my bro, Boss Man Hall from Skyline. He reminds me of like a Biggie type artist. You know what I'm saying? And his delivery is cold, man. And he's like 6'4", and he's a big old guy, man. And he got a real good energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing his success, and you know, as well as a couple others, man. But right now, I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm a brand new artist again, because
it feels like
I never got my just due. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, regardless of me dropping music, you know, consecutive, I never stopped studying my craft. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I had to get better at what I did. You know, so even in my time that I was away, I never stopped studying and trying to get better at what I do. And I feel like I'm at my best right now for putting that work in, you know?
No, that's facts, because even when you showed me Broken Ground and then I went on to watch all of them, I was like, this is, one, a brand new artist, and two, like the quality was insane. Like, I don't think anybody expected that. So just hearing you talk right now, just to see like how excited you are when you're talking about the music and what you've been working on, it's dope to see, because you can feel it. What's the name of the projects that just came out? The two projects?
One of them is called In the Trenches, and the other one is called Hood Invasion. They both powered by Sir Jinx. He helped me arrange them and put the skits on them and everything, and got it sounding real dope. Shout out to Sir Jinx. And they're out now on all major platforms, man. You can go check them out. I got the hard copies being pressed up right now for everybody that's been cussing me out about the hard copies.
You got vinyl? You got vinyl coming?
Yeah, I got vinyl coming
as
well.
I need that.
Just give me a minute. I got the vinyl coming and the hard copies, and I got the flash drives coming as well. You know, it's a pandemic, y'all, so I had to find the right people to press them up for me. So give me a second. I'll have them for you guys real soon.
Yeah. Now, you said Sir Jinx, and you said skits. So I know there got to be some crazy-ass skits on there, because I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. It's the way just how the songs blend in with the skits, and just, you know, it's crazy, man. Even before the records came out, I just was playing them a lot. and I was real excited, you know, about what the people are about to hear. So just being lyrical, man, and giving the people that music that we've been missing, you know, because it's a lot of not to knock anyone, but it's a lot of music that just sounds the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole style, the beat, everything is like, damn, I just heard this from this guy. Now this dude rapping like that. So it's just to give, you know, people some real hip hop, man, and get back to, you know, this real crip hop shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up.
And to be honest with you, man, the West has been riding with you, man. They waited because like people still like bring you up in those conversations, man.
Yeah. Hey, and I just want to say much love to everybody that's been down with me through my trials and tribulations, man. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna give you guys my all. I got a whole lot of music about to drop. You know, I got my own label, Local Entertainment. Man, the projects are doing real good right now. I'm glad that everybody's accepting it and they feeling it. I got a new video coming out called Believe Me, produced by the legendary Rhythm D of NWA fame and Eazy-E, man. Man, it's rolling, man. I'm so excited that I can call my own shots now. You know what I mean? Like, there's no better fucking feeling than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and especially in today's era with streaming and you being able to control your own content. If you can own your content now, I mean, I see why you're making a ton of albums because I'll be trying to flood shit too.
No doubt, no doubt. Even my previous material, man. I got all the ownership of it. You know what I mean?
Congrats.
I got the Crip Hop coming out, you know, digitally remastered, as well as Take a Ride, the Underground record. You know what I'm saying? The What You Gonna Do record. Just taking matters in my own hands, man, and feed my fans, and they know that, you know, you can get my material directly from me now as opposed to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
hey, we might need those Crip Hop hoodies or something.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, no doubt, man. We got to get the Crip Hop hoodies.
Yeah.
I got the Hood Invasion hoodies, man. The In the Trenches hoodies right now. You know, you can get them at Just My Brands. I got all the merch right now.
Okay, you got to shoot me a link or something.
It's going up, no doubt.
It's
going up, bro.
Okay, I had one more question though, because especially as DJs, and I'm speaking for Swift right now.
Okay.
What You're Gonna Do featuring Method Man and DMX is one of my all-time favorites, man. I love juggling it.
Yeah.
Doing the juggles with it. I love bringing it back. I love the way it starts. It's like a song made for a DJ. I gotta know this as a fan. How did the song come about? And then how did you get Meth and DMX? And then on top of that, how did you hold your own with Meth and DMX when they were in their motherfucking prime?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, that's a blessing, man. I want to say shout out to DJ Silk that made that track. And like you said, man, it's made for the DJs. Silk is a DJ himself, you know what I mean? And that's his name, DJ Silk. Man, when I got this song, I actually rode around with that track for like 2 weeks. And I was just trying to think of something catchy to say because I knew Meth and DMX was on the song. And actually, it was Method Man and Old Dirty Bastard was on the song first.
Ooh.
And Old Dirty Bastard, he said some real vulgar stuff, and I'm like, man, this is my single, you know what I mean? And shout out to Old Dirty, rest in peace to Old Dirty. But he said some real vulgar stuff at the beginning of the record. And he tried to charge me like $20,000, you know what I mean? And Method Man kind of got upset with that because, you know, we kind of go way back to, I've been knowing the Wu-Tang from when they put out Protect Your Neck, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like, Meth was like, man, we ain't going for that. And Meth didn't charge me a dime to get on the record, you know what I mean? So he went and got DMX, which was, you know, the hottest artist on the planet at the time. And you know, X came to the studio real humble, man. I remember he rapped like 3 or 4 different verses on the record and told me to pick the one I liked. You know what I mean? So that was the skills. I remember they came from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and he came and got it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He came and got it in.
At that point, you guys were already on. You were on Yab Yum at the time.
No, I was on Def Jam at the time. I was on Def Jam. And what happened was somehow they took my hit record and used it for that movie, which I didn't understand. You know what I mean? And that was a Yab Yum. What You Gonna Do actually took the Have Plenty soundtrack goal. You know what I mean? that was supposed to be my single off my album, and I didn't understand why why did they use it for a soundtrack to take my record and carry somebody else's project.
Yeah, when it should have been used for your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
Who I'm such a nerd for this song, man. Who wrote their verse first? Like who laid their verse first to?
First, when we heard the track, Old Dirty Bastard got on there first, and he was talking some crazy stuff, man. And
So when you got it though, Method X's verses were already on there?
No, Method Man was in the studio with me in Hawthorne. You know what I mean? So me and Meth, we used to hang out. You know what I mean? So he was in the studio at the Black Hole, Kenny McLeod studio. And me, Old Dirty Bastard, and Meth was there. And Old Dirty did that vulgar, that crazy verse that we couldn't use.
And you're like, nope.
And then, yeah, and Meth was like, nah, we can't use that. And he trying to charge you. So he kind of got upset about that.
Oh, see,
You know
okay,
what I mean?
I'm asking the same question twice pretty much because I'm in the mind of now when everybody sends shit back and forth, but y'all were actually together. That's what.
Yeah, you were in the studio.
Yeah, we was in the studio together. I remember we was in Hawthorne and Method Man was tight with Exhibit back then, and Exhibit wanted him to come do a record. So Meth was like, come do this record with me with X, you know what I mean? So I remember us hopping in the limo from Hawthorne and going to pull up on Exhibit and knocking a song out called Putty Pop.
Yeah, I remember.
That's another one of my favorite records as a DJ to bring back and loop and scratch.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, you say it's crazy now how people just send the vocals in instead of being in the studio together.
And that's why when I asked that, that's what I thought. Like that, I was just assuming that. So I was like, who went first? And like, you know, but that's also a note to artists. So that's why that song sounds like that, though.
Yeah, no doubt. Because it was the energy of us being there together.
Y'all get to vibe in the same room.
Yeah, exactly, man. And the first thing I did was the hook. I wanted to make sure that hook was catchy. And I remember watching the video where the dude was talking about, I'm too sexy for my shirt. And I was like, yeah, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'm too sexy for my low.
And I remember when I first heard it, that was my first introduction to you at the time. And I was like, who is this cat with this crazy ass, like, charismatic voice and just like,
man.
Because nobody was rapping like that.
Straight up.
Shit.
Yeah, it was creative, man. I was trying to be creative as opposed to being competitive with DMX and Method Man. I know those guys are gonna rip it. So as opposed to me trying to out rap them, I just try to think of something catchy that would stick with the people, and it worked.
That's like real.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, man, those projects are out right now, so make sure you stream those right now. I promise you, I'm co-signing 110%. Like,
thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Man. The music is fire.
Yeah, Hood Invasion and In the Trenches, man. Out on all major platforms, man. Y'all check that out. It's gonna be crazy. The new video, Believe Me, coming soon, and the hard copies coming soon. And my other 2 albums coming soon. Shout out to my homie Slider Piper. And shout out to K-Day. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir.
When this lockdown is lifted, man, you got to come to the station and we got to do this the right way like we're supposed to do. But
no doubt. I'm looking forward to it, man. Thanks for the support, bro. I really appreciate it.
Definitely.
You already know. Tell Day One I said what up, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Tell Tiffany I said what up.
For sure, no doubt.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
All right.